was being conducted, which his family felt was completely unfair and suggested that he wasn't receiving a fair trial. And I think probably I speak for all of us when I say also that we just feel, and indeed it's a central part of the defence, is that for Daniel and the Ulm Five to be charged under legislation that relates to organised crime, and in conditions that would be normally reserved for, both in terms of their detention and their trial, that would normally be reserved for people involved in terrorism or organised crime and who represent a serious threat to public safety, is outrageous. Whatever you may think about their protest, I think nobody is suggesting for a moment they represented any threat to human beings, and they didn't. And even the prosecution aren't suggesting that there was any threat to human beings, okay? And that they were, I think we all would probably be of a mind of saying that whether you agree or disagree with the manner of their protest, these were people acting in good conscience to try and obstruct the commission of a genocide going to the Israeli regime to conduct what our government has agreed is a probable or possible genocide. And that they, and as their defence made clear yesterday, that they were really acting what they would see as their obligations and the obligations of governments to act on the Genocide Convention, which is an obligation of that convention to deter the commission of a genocide. So the idea that they're being treated as terrorists or as organised criminals rather than peace activists or people who are trying to stop horrors being committed, crimes being committed by the Israeli regime and those who are providing the Israeli regime with the means to commit those horrors is just outrageous. So we'll talk a little bit. Not everybody here will say their piece about what they thought, but certainly I think we were shocked. Those of us who went to visit Daniel in prison in Ulm were shocked really at the situation there. He was behind a glass cage when he was meeting family members. And it was only because Duncan and myself